Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Terrifilistic Plays Building St. Vista on CitiesSkylines. And so we are doing the racetrack, the St. Vista National Speedway. And I hope you guys are enjoying the time lapse. I hope you guys enjoyed the little intro. It took me a little while to put together those little Formula 1 sound effects. They're not that great, but it's only free stuff I could find without getting copyright infringements. So hopefully that all works out well, and I hope you guys did enjoy it. But, so, building the racetrack. So far, I think this thing is looking awesome. I think you guys will agree. I got this whole idea off of a post I saw on Reddit, on the CitiesSkylines Reddit, and it gave me a lot of inspiration to do this. The one I saw, though, it was just pretty much just a straight up, like a pretty realistic race circuit, whereas mine is a little less realistic. Whereas I don't think you'd have, the actual physical racetrack infrastructure living in a living, breathing city like it is here. I did get a lot of inspiration for this racetrack, though, from an older game, Need for Speed Underground 2, which was my favorite on the GameCube. It's probably the last good Nintendo console that has been out since. Anyways, I liked how there was a distinction between racing and then the open world kind of drive around and look for races aspect of Need for Speed Underground 2. And I kind of wanted to get a sense of that here, where I wanted to be racing like in the dense city, but still not have like cross traffic happening. I mean, there is a little bit of traffic since the the track is open. Well, not open, but accessible to the outside world. There will be a few cars traveling along it, but for the most part, you get the sense that it is like a closed-off circuit, and it's just for racing. And I like it being like in the middle of that city center. Then, as you make a cross to the other side of the circuit, it's more suburban. There's more trees. It's less dense, so I like you kind of get a change in environment, change in scenery, I guess, when you're going around the track, and I just think it looks really, really awesome, and it looks really, really cool. So right here, I saw this design for a garden in a racetrack on that same subreddit post that I was talking about earlier, and it's just super classy, super clean, super good design. It's just a racing checkered flag done in flowers, and these are just your standard. It looks kind of pink, but it says it's white flowers, so I don't know. Anyways, I still think it looks good. The next part that we are about to get into after I've complete this garden is like a little area where all the teams set up shop, where they set up their tents and they have their trailers and campers and things like that for the entire team, the pit crew and all that, so they can work on the cars. I think this area turned out really, really well too. I kind of drew some inspiration from the Pixar movie Cars for this, where like the opening scene. And what is that thing called? You guys let me know in the comment what this area is called. I know you know what I'm talking about, but I got a lot of inspiration from there with just all the various different teams and cars and trucks and trailers, and just there's a lot of activity going on. I could have put a lot more detail into this area. However, I just don't think my PC would have been able to handle it. I mean, the frames are already pretty bad. My machine, I'm pretty sure I've said this in the past, it's going on 6 years old, and it's an old platform, and she needs an upgrade, and it is what it is. But here you go. You can start seeing some of these little team areas that I make. And I found these awesome little party tents on the workshop. And they're great. They got there's three different versions of them, I think. There's one with no sides down, one with one side down, one with two sides down, and then there's another one with three sides down to the tent. And you can just stack them next to each other and make little shapes with them, and they come in different colors. Really, really, really good asset. Very versatile asset. So I'm using those kind of just to provide some shade and some cover for the pit crews and whatnot when they're getting their cars prepped up for the race. I think it turned out really well. And you kind of see here, I'm just like kind of segregating out some space for each of the various teams. We have like a little area for like some, you know, not necessarily public restrooms. This is like a secured area, since, you know, it is all the participating teams, and this is where they're setting up all their tools and all that stuff. So you don't want to just, you know, anybody walking around in there. But we do have some restroom facilities for those guys. I think I put in like a little place to get some grub or something like that. Put some lights in here. I mean, you know, it's nothing too crazy, but you know, it makes sense. We have a little fuel depot in there as well, and I do like the way that it turns out. Alright, so in the next couple bits that you'll see, we're just going to wrap up the parking lot, and then I'm going to do a little bit of city expansion, just trying to get that population up. It's nothing really too special. I'm going to use the technique that FluxTrans likes to use with the 2x2 zoning. I think it looks really good in the end, and I will bring you guys back once we're done with the build and we get back on with some of the cinematics. So I'll see you guys in a bit. So here it comes, the fruits of my labor. I'm just kidding. No, actually, this did turn out awesome. Awesome. I am so happy with the way that this project turned out. I think it just looks great. I could not be more excited. I think everything about it. I really love this shot where you have Las Vistas in the background all the way in the back. But yeah, this racetrack just looks super great. I'm so excited with how it turned out. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it gave you some inspiration to make your own racetrack. There are some more assets besides this style of asset for a racetrack. So get out on the Steam Workshop, put some stuff together yourself, make videos, take imagers, post them up on the subreddit. I want to see some more awesome stuff. You guys give me so much inspiration, and that's kind of why I put these videos out, because I hope that I inspire someone to build some cool stuff in this game as well. With that said, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. I hope you guys did get some inspiration. If you did, leaving me a like would be greatly appreciated. It just kind of lets me know that you guys like the content that I'm producing. And if you guys are new to the channel and you guys would like to subscribe, please consider subscribing. It's free, and you guys will get to see the future progress of St. Vista. We are almost done with the city. Next episode, airport, international style, going to happen. I don't know how long it's going to take me. I mean, I've done a little bit of pre-work, but it's still going to be a pretty big project. But with that said, it's time for the end of the episode. So I hope you guys did enjoy. Leave me a like if you did like. Sub if you're interested in subbing. But with that said, guys, you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see y'all in the next exciting episode.